What is up, boys and girls, men and women? My name is Frosty, and today we have episode number 1 of my Everton Career Mode. And honestly, what better way to start off the new year than with a brand new career mode? So, I wanted to choose a team that was good, but not too good. And I think Everton is the perfect fit for me. My goal is to make the Champions League. And so I'm going to enable this for the first season, and I'm going to redraw it so that it's as realistic as possible. I'm going to save this, and I am going to be playing on World Class. I think Legendary is going to be too hard, but if World Class does become too easy, then I will make the difficulty harder. So I'm just going to make my guy Mr. Frosty because that's obviously my YouTube channel. And one thing I do want to say, guys, is there won't be any games in this episode. This is just going to be all about signing, looking at my league objectives, and that kind of stuff. But once we do get into episode 2, I will be uploading on a regular basis, and we will be doing 2 games per episode. So I'm very excited about this career mode. And alright, guys, I am back, and the first thing that we need to do is we need to edit the squad, because this is obviously not how I'm going to be rolling it. Alright, guys, welcome back. Here we go. This is the squad that I'm going to be using. I changed the formation to a 4-4-2 diamond. It's basically a 4-1-2-1-2. I really like this formation. This is the squad that I'm going to be rocking out with. Now, obviously Morales and McGeady are both right midfielders, but don't worry about that. I'm looking at selling McGeady, even though he's a 5-star skiller. And I'm going to replace him with somebody before our first game in the Barclays Premier League, so don't worry about that. I decided to play Eto'o and Lukaku up top because I like playing with 2 strikers. Barclays are our central attacking midfielder. Gareth Barry, meh. That's the one word that I would use to describe him. We have Baines over here, Leighton Baines. I could play him as a midfielder if I wanted to. He has high, I think he has high attacking work rate and a medium defensive work rate. So, I mean, I'm basically going to be playing with three defenders in the back, but that's fine. I have Baines on my ultimate team, and he has the highest penalties on my team, so that's a nice thing, I guess. Tim Howard is getting up there in age, but I'm not going to get a replacement for him. And Stones is young. He's 20. He has good potential. He can also play right back, but I am looking at somebody instead of him, and I think I'm going to do a swap deal. I probably have to put in some cash in addition to Stones to get this player, but I do think it's a necessary improvement if we do want to qualify for the Champions League. I don't think we're going to have to make too many changes to this team because it's a pretty solid team. So yeah, before we look at any players, I want to adjust this transfer budget. I'm going to go 77-23. That's what I do usually in every career mode. If we need to make any adjustments to sign a player or anything like that, I can obviously do that. So now I have a couple of players in mind. Now, I told you guys not to worry about the left mid, right mid, and this doesn't look great. I'm signing a Cam to fix this problem. I know I'm playing him out of position. It doesn't make sense. But if you ever play with this guy, it will make sense. This guy is amazing. I didn't find this guy myself, guys. This was the player that was #1 in MGH's top 25 players. So all credit to him for finding this guy. This guy is amazing. He's obviously Dutch. He's young. He's 23, and he has 84 potential. But he's 78 right now, I believe. But I played with him. He plays better than that in game. His stats are incredible. So I'll leave a link in the description to MGH's channel. So thank you to him for finding him. So I'm gonna add him to my short list, and I'm going to inquire. I really like this guy. I'm pretty much saying that I'm gonna sign this guy. I really like this guy. Now, for my center back, I want to replace Stones. So I have somebody in mind. If I spell his name right, Rudiger, Antonio Rudiger. Here we go. Now he's the same overall as Stones, and he's 1 year older. But the difference is he has much higher potential. And I honestly like the way that he plays better. He's very pacey, but he's also strong, and he's also 6'3". So this is a big guy, and I'm gonna see how much. I'm just gonna approach Dubai right away, and I'm gonna see if I can just get him for stones. I might have to put in some more money, and I'm fine doing that, but I just want to see if I'm able to get him for stones. Oops. There we go. Ask him to scout. So I'm also going to scout him. I want to make sure that he is the same overall. I'm not 100% sure on that. And those are the 2 players that I'm going to get right now. Obviously, if there's anyone that you think that I should sign, please leave a comment in the description. Because I'm going to be selling a lot of players right now and loaning a lot of young players that will not get any playing time on my team. I'm going to be doing that right now. So, I mean, money won't be a problem. I'm going to try to keep this series as realistic as possible, in the sense that I'll never have Ibrahimovic on my team in this career mode, because that's just not the type of team that Everton is. They don't have the most money in the world. That's why signing Lukaku permanently from Chelsea was such a huge thing for a relatively small money-wise team like Everton. And I think making the Champions League and getting that extra cash would be huge for this team if we were able to do well in it. So yeah, all these older players I'm going to be selling. 33 years old. He's not going to play on my team, so why keep him? Pinar, he's a left mid. I could play him at left mid, but I've played with him. I don't like him that much, and he's 33, so I'm going to get rid of him. And I have a couple of strikers, Aruna Kone, and I also have Naismith. I'm going to keep Naismith for bench as a sub and as somebody that I can use. But for Kone, I think I'm going to have to use him in my deal for Wijnaldum, and so that I don't have to spend as much money, because Kone is worth only 5 million, but that's 5 million that doesn't come out of my transfer budget, and I don't even know if anyone would, what kind of deals I would be getting for him. But anyways, Sylvan Distin, I could keep him. His contract expires in 12 months, but I'm just going to transfer list him and see what kind of deals I can get for him. If I don't get fair price, I won't sell him. I once had a career mode, an Everton career mode, in FIFA 14 where Tottenham offered me $0 for him, and that's not going to fly. I might as well just keep him on my bench for depth. So I'm just going to finish loaning out some of these younger players, and then we will sim ahead to the friendlies and sign some of these players up. Alright guys, 27.5 million euros is what PSV want for Wijnaldum, excuse me. We don't have that kind of money. We would be 9.5 million euros behind, but I'm gonna go with 16.5 plus Aruna Kone, and we'll see if we can get him. I'm really hoping that we can get this guy. This guy is an amazing talent. I love playing with him in this game, and I've never had him. I've never actually signed this guy in a career mode, but I've played with PSV before, and he's an amazing player, and I played with the Netherlands, obviously. Did I look at these? I don't think I looked at these. Oh, wow. Round of 16. That's doable. Look for a goalkeeper. I'm going to look for a young goalkeeper to be Tim Howard's replacement, because I think he's 35 already, which is crazy. I've been watching him since I was young, and he's a phenomenal goalkeeper in the World Cup, and he's good for Everton as well. So this is good news. Their main objective is the same as my main objective. Their main objective in the league campaign will be to qualify for the Champions League. That's my goal. So finishing top 4 will automatically mean that I qualify for that. So that's good news. And let's sim ahead. I want to see what they say for my offer, and also see what Rudiger, unacceptable. They want us to increase the cash sum to 3 million euros. I'm going to increase it to 10, that would be bad. 1.5 plus stones, and let's see if they accept that. But I mean, if they don't, I mean, that's not that big of a deal. Wijnaldum, we would consider a bid in 27.5. I think I already said that. Let's see what they do with these offers. I think no, they're not going to accept it. Okay, neither of them accepted my offers. They're not interested in the player. I will get interested in him. I'm just going to go up to 18 plus Kone. We don't have the financial means. What the hell? What just happened? What just happened? I just had the money for this. Okay. I see what I did wrong. Here we go. 17.5 million plus Kone. Accept this PSV. This guy is amazing. Then I'll sell some more players, and I'll be able to get Rudiger. And yeah, I might have enough. I almost have enough money to get Rudiger on my own. But I'll sell some more players, and make sure to leave a comment in the description, guys, if you want me to sell, or excuse me, sign somebody with the leftover money. Garbett is going to Leicester. I don't see him hurting us at all. He's 64 overall, so I think I already saw those. Yeah, I did. James Wilson, good player. International management is something I will not be worrying about. And here we go, guys. Both of the offers have been accepted. So I'm going to go ahead and get Wijnaldum first. So his contracts were at 80,000 per week. So I'm going to keep that the same. I'm going to sign this guy for as long as possible, 5 years. And he's going to be a crucial first-team player, replacing McGeady. And I will put Morales on the right side now. So there we go. Let's see if he accepts that. And then I'll try to get Rudiger as well. Let's see how good this guy is. Oops, I always do that. 21 years old, 74 overall. His wages are only 30,000 euros. That's simply fantastic if we were able to get this guy. Phil Jagielka will not be leaving this year, so I'm just going to reject all offers for this year because I know he's 31, but I don't care. Leon Osman, they're going to offer 2.9. He's worth 3 million, so I'm just going to go up to 3.2. Hopefully they accept that. If not, I'm definitely willing to negotiate because he's not going to play that much this year. Contract offer accepted. Let's go. Get in there. Let's go, Wijnaldum. So I am going to put him in my team right away. Morales is going to be on the right side. McGeady can replace Pienaar because I'm going to be selling him soon. Wijnaldum will then replace McElney, whatever his name is. And then here we go. So this is the team. I know he's playing out of position, but it shouldn't matter, guys. This guy's amazing, and I think, yeah, he can play as center mid, right wing. That's not exactly left mid, but it doesn't matter. This guy is fantastic, and I'm very excited to play with him in a career mode. I'm excited for him to grow. Now we need to get some money to sign Rudiger. That is unfortunately more than they're willing. 2.9. They didn't move up a single penny. You know what? I'm just going to accept because I need just a little bit more to get Rudiger, and I just want to ensure that he's on my team. So I'm not worried about losing a little bit on that, going less than what my chief executive and my scouts say that he's worth. Because he's 33, obviously. And it's not like he's that crucial of a player. And there we go, guys. He has been sold. And I don't know what Sylvan's saying. I don't care. There we go. Let's sign this guy. Alright, 21 years old, 5 years, crucial first-team player. I mean, 50,000 euros. Come on, give him an increase. Why not? I have the money for it, and that's barely anything. So I'm going to delete all these emails as soon as I get him in this squad. Contract offer accepted. There we go, guys. Very excited for this. John Stones is now a member of a new team, and we have Rudiger replacing him. So let's put him in the squad right away. He is going to be playing over Diston, even though Diston has a higher overall. And yeah. There we go, Rudiger. great potential. The reason why I did this, guys, is because he has higher potential than Stones. And personally, I feel like this is also an immediate upgrade because he plays better in-game than Stones anyways. And I'm not too worried about the cash that I spent on him. So let's just delete all of these emails because they are no longer important. And then I wanted to see what Sylvan Distance said because I just signed a new center back and he's still not playing. I'm going to consider whether to retire or not over the course of this season. Well, you might be retiring with a new squad, mate, because quite frankly, I don't know if you are good enough to be on my team. Well, that's not true. He's good enough, but I don't know if it's worth it. So, for these next 3 games, I am just going to sim them, and that will leave us at right before game 1 of the regular season. So I'm going to end this episode right here. By the time that I'm back in episode number 2, we will play our first 2 games of the season. Make sure to leave a comment if you want me to sign somebody. Do it right now. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash a huge thumbs up and subscribe for more Everton Career Mode. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next episode.